Hello, everyone. Zen Project 8 family. Mark MacDonald here, nutrition fitness expert, Zen brand ambassador. And I got Bonnie in the background here. We have a very special guest, and I'm super excited about the webcast tonight. Unfortunately, my Zen partner in crime is in Rome, Italy, as you all know. Had some challenging with internet connections, so I'm solo. So I apologize. Cassiah sends her greatest love. She wishes she was here. Obviously, she's going to be back next week on the 25th, and then on May 2nd. So she's with us all in spirit. So let's all give a moment and a massive hug for Cassiah Jay. It's not the same without you, Cassiah. We're going to miss you, but let's dive right into it. Now, I've been super excited about the webcast tonight. I've been looking forward to it, and I've been thinking about, from the get-go, about the top 100 transformations. And there's a couple things before we dive in I really want to talk to you about so that we set it up correctly. The past 3 days, we've scoured the Facebook community. We've looked at all of the before and afters. We've had over 1,000 submissions from the beta perspective. And then every single day there's more and more new transformations popping up. So there's a couple things I want to share with you. We're going to kind of what the game plan is going to be over the next 2 weeks, and then also what we're going to do beyond that. So the first thing is tonight we're going to announce 50 of the top 100. Next week we're going to announce the second 50. All top 100, there's going to be a very special gift for you that we're going to be presenting to everybody, but that's going to come after we announce the final on that. But this is what I really want to share. Someone texted me today about the story and about how whether they're in the top 100 or not, they're winning. The top 100 was designed for when we launched the beta group. We wanted to feel like there were really brand ambassadors that got the ground running starting in January, that started living it, that started sharing it. I want everyone to know that anyone who's living the program, we are going to share your story. You're going to be featured. If you have a story to share, you're going to be heard. And that's the power of our community. The top 100 are just the beginning. It's the first 100. That's what I look at. Not the top, but the first 100 that sets you up to win. Now I want you to think about two main things as you take on this transformation, and then I'm going to start diving into the 50 and how we're going to announce everything. The first thing is, when I think of how you're taking your body and health to the next level, when I look at how you draw your line in the sand, I want everyone to remember the purpose of why we're doing this. And the quote that I want to share with you, there's two quotes. The first one is this, that when we look at your why, that when push comes to shove, and when we look at, we all are going to fall off plan. Your why is the reason you get back on plan. Imagine your why being an anchor that's strong enough to survive the mightiest of storms. With a why that powerful, your health will always stay on course. When I think of that quote, I think of a great friend of mine who texted me earlier today and saying that he was struggling. He's one of our top 100. I'm going to be announcing him tonight. But he was saying that he did great on the plan, he's progressing, but he's having some moments as he's thriving where he's falling off plan, and then he's coming back on plan. And what I shared with him was I said, you got to get back to the reason why you're doing it, the reason why you started initially. What is your why? And that's my message to all of you. Anyone can get a result in 8 weeks. Anyone can transform their body for a moment. Our movement, our community, everything we're doing is for us to change how we look at food for the rest of our lives, for ourselves, for our family, and for our friends. Now the second quote I want to share with you, and this is what I always talk about, how the transformation starts with you. And when I think of Hunter and I think of my family, and when I think of what I want to be, this is what I'd like all of you to really remember. And I want you to picture this the next time that you think about things. That you want to be the example of health, that you want to inspire the ones you love to be. And at the end of the day, it all starts with you. I shared that quote from JoJo Williams last week about how when when we want to inspire other people, when we want other people to trust us and to see actions, we must first trust ourselves. We must first believe that we can cross the finish line. And that's truly what this whole transformation and our entire Zen Project 8 movement is all about. Getting clear on your why and understanding that the transformation always starts with you. And before we talk about the 50 people, and before we interview our special guest for tonight and we announce the top male winner of the initial top 100, I just want everyone to remember that this movement belongs to all of us. You know, I was talking to Bonnie before the webcast, and I really don't have a lot of anxiety before these webcasts, but I had some anxiety before this one because I don't want anyone to feel left out of our movement. I don't want anyone to feel that they didn't cut the mustard or that their results weren't strong enough. That's not what this is about. When we looked at all the transformations, I wish, to me, everyone's going to be featured. If you have a story, we're going to feature you. But we wanted to put out a number of a top 100 that we could feature people of all walks of life. So this is the criteria that we determined when we went through everything. Number one, you had to have a great story. Whether the story was that you dropped 5 pounds and you taught your family how to eat better. Whether the story was that you gained weight or you just had better energy. Whether the story was that you dropped 40 to 50 to 60 pounds. Where the story was that you involved yourself and you improved yourself to be able to run a 5K. All walks of ages, from 17-year-olds to 60-year-olds. Our whole goal with this was to create a movement of, when we call them Zen marketing ambassadors, the initial 100, that showed the world that you can actually take your body and health to the next level. So as I announced 50 tonight, and we're going to announce 50 next week, I want you to know that we chose each of these with a specific purpose. Now, I also looked at, do I want to show people? Do I want to show different features and highlight some of the top 50 and not? And I decided not to. As I said, my biggest challenge is I don't want anyone to feel left out. And to me, every story is a powerful story. So starting tomorrow, each person down this list, you're going to have your own little feature. We're going to be doing videos of you. We're going to be featuring your before and after pictures. And in the group, you're going to have a day that's going to be your day. And we're going to start doing that. And not just for the people that are on the top 100. New transformations that are coming into the group and to the community every single day. We're going to feature part of the top 100. We're going to feature new people. And every day there's going to be new transformations. And then we're going to move into a theme of weekly transformation and weekly videos on the YouTube channel. So that these stories, if there's someone in your neighborhood that you know that you feel their story can connect with them, or you have a young athlete that you feel you connect with that person, or a chronic dieter, you can share with that. So without further ado, let's announce the top 50. And I wish I could see all the comments, but I'm not monitoring. Bonnie is. So let's go with this. And once again, I'm not going to show any pictures. The only pictures I'm going to show is we're going to announce after this segment the top male. But be aware, after this live webcast, I'm going to then list the top 50, and then we're going to start featuring the before and afters starting tomorrow in the Facebook group, that you can then take this information, you can start sharing it, and the whole marketing campaign of these before and afters are going to begin. So the first one is this. The first name I'm going to announce, and I'm not going to spend a ton on each one, but I do want to give credit to it. The first name is someone that we know in the group, that she featured her family, she features recipes. I met her in LA and we hugged it out, was Tish Jones. So congratulations, Tish. Once again, after we announce the 50 next week, everyone's going to be getting special gifts, and be prepared for that. But Tish Jones, you're part of the top 100. Next one, we've seen her transformation. We've seen these posts in the Facebook group. Janessa Ann, thank you for motivating me. Thank you for inspiring us with your before and after pictures and all of the power that you bring to the community. Because once again, this is more than just your results. This is the overall transformation in everything you share. Third, saw her in Lead, Las Vegas. She's someone who started from before Zen Project 8 started. I met her in Utah. I saw her in Orlando. She spoke on stage in Vegas. Sandy Billick, thank you for being a leader of this community and your amazing transformation. Our fourth one of the the most powerful people in the group, in my opinion, makes the greatest muffins I've ever experienced. This is a lady that's been a dear friend of mine. She inspires me on a daily basis. She is, to me, the mom of the group. And I know, Jody, you know, you're so young, I can't even call you from that, but you're like, to me, the mom of the group, Ms. Jody Stevens. Fifth, and to me, there's like a crew, and I call it and this lady, she's our fifth one, is like the Becky Hurley crew. And I love Becky, and I did a webcast with her. I love her stories, and all of these people have had incredible results. And then I'm not going to give all the numbers right now. We're going to do that when we're going to celebrate each of you each and every day with your before and afters, where people can really understand your whole story, not just weight loss or fat loss. But I call it the Becky Hurley group. Becky, your inspiration and what you brought to the table has been incredible. And you brought this next lady who's one of your dear friends. Vicky Farr is our sixth transformation, part of our top 100. Vicky, thank you for the value you bring to the group every single day. Our seventh one, and this is another, we showed her before and afters in Las Vegas, and she's someone who's texted me that I see in the group. I see the value she brings. Sharon Jula. And I don't know if I can pronounce your name correctly, Sharon, but I think Sharon's now she dropped over 40 pounds now, and I love her before and after pictures. Our eighth one is, and I'm going to announce her husband a little bit later, so I'm going to give you a little feedback on that, because these are 40 females tonight and 10 males. So men, we got to raise the game a little bit, but 40 females, 10 males. But our eighth one is Mary Nelson. And if you saw Mary's pictures and when you see her story, she's had some chronic health challenges. Not only has she transformed her body and she's taken to a whole nother level, an elite level, she's feeling better, she's stronger on all levels. Our ninth one, who just posted in the group and just texted me, school teacher, total weight loss over this past year has been 65 pounds. And more important, she said, you know, Mark, it doesn't matter about whether I get any accolades, whether my story shared, because I'm making my health a priority, I'm winning every single day. Kathleen Navarro Camilo. And I did not pronounce her last name correctly, and I'm sorry. I have to learn Spanish a little bit better. But Kathleen, congratulations. Our 10th one, and a husband is also going to be on this list. We talked about her. I talked about her husband last week. I love the value that Lauren brings every single time. So Lauren Nealon, you are a 10th of our top 100. And this is not an order of like 1 through 10. This is just I'm announcing 50 tonight and the male winner. Our 11th one, I love the value this lady brings every single day to the group. She recipe posts. She comments on everything. AJ Ryan, thank you. And then we move to number 12. 12th on the list from this is the video queen, and one of the person who brings a smile to my face every single time I see her on this. Bev or Liwa, Bev, and I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but Bev, thank you for the value you bring to the group and for the inspirational videos. Number 13, I met this lady in Toronto, Canada, and she came up to me and she gave me the best hug that I had, I believe, in all of Canada. I love her story. I love her inspiration. I love the uniqueness that she brings to the group. Deborah Powell, congratulations. Number 14, showed her 80-pound weight loss, total transformation in her. I think Monica's 25 years old. Featured her last week. I can't wait to share her story. Monica Nikolova. Number 15, another great person who's taken her body to an elite level, brings value every single day in the group, it seems like. Leslie Jensen Edwards, congratulations. Number 16, and to me, I feel like I'm repeating myself from this. Some I've met in person, some of you I haven't. But what I've seen going through this group is just the power that each of you bring and the value. Connie Porter, I love your message. I love everything you bring to the table. Number 17, another great value add on the post consistently. Allison Weisenberg Kelly. The 18th one is someone that I see always on the go, outside, posting recipes, making a difference. And when I talk about transformations, once again, this is not just about the external transformation. It's not just about the internal. It's about the value that you bring to the movement, our movement to end the dieting madness. And Sue Carney, you are number 18, and I so appreciate what you bring to everything. The next transformation, 19th on the list here, is someone who's gone, and I can't wait to share her story because she's gone from fit to super fit. And once again, this whole goal here is whether someone's dropped 100 pounds, when someone's dropped 10 pounds, or someone's gained lean body mass, we want a movement that speaks to the entire audience. Jessica G. Tabor has an incredible story that I can't wait to share for everyone to hear and see. Our 20th is a lady that's a dear friend of mine that I've known for about 4 years now. She's a diamond, I believe it, not a double, but a diamond in Jeunesse. She's someone who took this on and said that leaders lead by example. She's part of the Beckley Hurley crew, Kathleen Degelman. And what I love about Kathleen is she said, Mark, I don't want to be part of any type of transformation. That statement alone valued that Kathleen needs to be part of this movement. 21, another great value add that brings to the group nonstop. Recipes, ideas, Cheryl Burns, congratulations. Dear friend of mine here, a health professional, a nurse. I see her transformation. I see the value she brings. I see how she's answering questions all the time. Jennifer Long, congratulations. Massive hug to you. Number 23, and this is someone who, she's a little higher up there in years. I love the energy she brings to the table from there. Elaine Galt. Number 24, Lori Klein Flannery. Congratulations and thank you for all the value. And 25th, we're halfway there. 25th is Amy Key Afid. If you watch what Amy brings to the table, she brings the recipe. She brings so many delicious aspects plus the transformation. And just as you guys share, the reason why I chose to not show some and show others, I just wanted to repeat this, is because I don't believe anyone deserves more treatment than anyone else. When I look at these 50 names, besides the male winner that we're going to actually interview after tonight in about 5 minutes, everyone deserves to be valued on this. So I'm so excited to share each of your own stories for your own day. Number 26, Linda M. Bynes. Dropped over 20 inches in the 8 weeks. And I love that she did it in a way where she was able to live the program, focus on it, and transform her physique. Another great value add that I see post every single day in this group is Helena Martinez. Congratulations, Helena. Thank you for the value you bring. Dawn Grace. Dawn, I mean, when I look at all of these names, and what took me by surprise was when I went through this, and when we all went through this, is to see how each one of these individuals are not only transforming their body, not only involving their community, but are posting on every single comment. I mean, throughout the day, you're so active in the group, you're answering. That's why it's such a community movement. Number 29, Brianna Griffrey. Brianna, congratulations. Number 30, Sylvia Gray Bradley. Congratulations, Sylvia. Number 31, someone who I see all the time. I truly believe you post about 5 times a day and answering questions. Not 5 times in the group, but you answer questions to people or make comments. Deb Osborne Curry. Congratulations. Number 32, Alex Rosenthal Trabuco. I loved Alex before and after pictures. I cannot wait to share. She went from someone who, if you looked at Alex, you'd say, oh, she doesn't need to lose any weight. She doesn't need to burn any fat. But remember, this isn't a weight loss program. This is a transformation program. And she was burning fat and taking her body to a whole nother level. Number 33, New Jersey in the house. Passion in this person. And I love her last name. Cheryl Coco. Congratulations, Cheryl. I love what you bring to the table. Number 34, Adriana Didonat. And I don't think I pronounced your name correctly, but Adriana, your transformation, the value you bring, incredible. Number 35, someone that I see all the time. I love her little profile picture because she's got this great smile. Jocelyn Gonzalez. Congratulations. Another dear friend that I see just the value she brings, Jamie Lee St. John. Well done. Great transformation that I haven't really, I didn't know, but I saw the transformational pictures. I've seen the value. Denise Millen. And our last three females that I'm gonna announce, you guys all know. This one lady, she spoke in Vegas, incredible transformation, and she's done it through numerous things. She's been, because remember, this journey is not just 8 weeks. Now we're featuring people. You had to do the 8-week beta and the 8-week transformation to be part of this initial movement, and we're going to feature people, but people had stories before Zen. We're not going to alienate you because you had a story before Zen that you can't be told. No, you need to live the program. You need to utilize the products. You need to be part of our movement. Want to end dieting. But we want people where they sit in their journey. Maritza Gonzalez Wells has been that person. Her story has been incredible, but if you've been seeing her posts, the transformation she's had since January, leveraging Zen, educating, inspiring her family, has been incredible. Maritza, thank you for all you do. Congratulations. London, Ontario in the house here in Canada. Mark and Tracy Regan, and Tracy Regan's transformation has been so powerful because Tracy's someone who didn't understand food as much. She always used exercise to stay lean. She understood how to make food work for her, and she's transformed her body. And her husband's a phenomenal health professional, Mark Regan, right there in London, Ontario. And the 40th female that we're announcing is someone who's been one of my dearest friends, someone that has been leading this movement to end the dieting madness for the past 4+ years, someone who's leading. We did an event in North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota, had 400 people there. She was featured on my CNN show already, had helped North Dakota drop over 50,000 pounds, has her own show on an NBC network in North Dakota, and she too has taken her body to the next level. And I believe when I was in North Dakota, her husband Scott just jumped on board, and I think he was already down 8 pounds in his detox phase. But Renita Brennan and the transformation of going from an elite body to a super elite body, massive congratulations to you, Renita Brennan. Love the difference you make. So everyone, those are 40 of our top 100, 40 females. Now once again, if you're a female and your name wasn't announced, remember, next week we got 50 more, plus we're announcing the top female winner and family winner next week. Now I want to go to the men. We got 10. Next two men, I love it's a father-son. I love that a 17-year-old kid is rocking it. It's posting in the group. It's active. Brad Starnes, you inspire me. I love your transformation. I love the message you share. And I love that your dad, Jack Starnes, rocked the program with you. Jack didn't actually know how to, he was worried about if he could submit his pictures correctly, so Brad was all texting me before the deadline, and we got Jack's pictures. Both of their transformations, we're going to feature them as a father-son duo. I can't wait for you guys to see that. And then we talked about Mary and about Lauren. Mary Nelson and Lauren Nealon. Well, both of their husbands, they did it as a family. So James Nelson, congratulations. James Nelson and Mary, what I love about their uniqueness is that they were both already fit, and they took their body to a super fit level. Because that's what our transformation is about. It's not just about someone dropping 50+ pounds. It's about, it speaks to everyone, whatever your goal is. So James Nelson, congratulations. Number 44 on our list, Dave Nealon, Lauren's husband. Thank you, Dave, for being an inspiration. And we featured Dave last week as well. Joshua Shaw, another young man taking his body to the next level. Dear friend of mine, dropped 35 pounds, former tennis player. He's taking this movement throughout the USPTA, United States Professional Tennis Association. Jay Ludowski, well done. And my partner in crime up in there in New York, who came to me years ago and said, hey, I want to be a better person. I want to be a better father, who's transformed his physique, who's leading an entire movement in New York and now in Brazil, Javier Solis. A man who texted me earlier and said, hey, I'm thriving, but I'm falling off plan, I'm on plan, I'm off plan, so he's in a bit of a maintenance mode. And that's the man that I said, find your why. Jason Gee, number 48. Another young man, down 100+ pounds, in Los Angeles, California, taking this movement and now starting to partner with college universities to teach eating in threes and our movement Zen Project 8, Jacob Abundis. And that's 49 of our 50. Everyone, Once again, if your name wasn't mentioned, we got another 50 that we're announcing next week. I wanted to make this special and not show things because I don't want to, as I shared, I want this to be something that each one of you are going to get your own day and your own feature. From the bottom of my heart, from the part of Janess, Zen Project, thank you for being part of this movement. Thank you for being part of this group. And I want to give a standing ovation for all 49 people. All of you have different walks of life. All of you have different goals, different objectives, and you've made a difference. Now I want to announce a male winner for our Zen Project 8 beta. There's going to be many more transformations we're going to feature, but this man's going to be featured on my show on CNN and Headline News. I love his story, and I'm going to show you his pictures, and then I'm going to bring him on for an interview. This man, someone texted me and said, hey, this guy I think would be great for the beta. I said, okay, let's bring him on. His wife told him, are you really going to do this? And he said, I'm going to do it. And in January, and let me show you this picture, January, I think 6th, this man, Ron Dyke, submitted this picture. And if you look at it, he was struggling with his health. He was a diabetic. He had horrendous challenges with his internal as well as his external. And within 8 weeks, dropped 40 plus pounds and 35 inches. And now, as of last week, he's down, I believe it's 53 pounds and 40 inches. And this is the picture that he sent me today. And I just love, when I look at this picture, make the best you, Zen, protein, fat, carb, every 3. And I just want you to share that is the power of what we're doing. I believe Ron's here with us. And Ron, can you jump on? Can you jump on, my friend?
I'm here, Mark.
Mr. Ron Dyke. Hey, my friend, I want to just tell you first off, congratulations for being the male winner of Zen Project 8. I hope everyone's giving Ron a big shout out. We had some stressful moments before we started here. We couldn't get Ron. He couldn't log in on the computer, so he's on his phone. Ron, I want you to know, you inspire all of us. Not just your transformation, but what you've done with your inspiration on the post, what the difference you're making, how you're inspiring your community. So first off, congratulations and thank you for everything that you bring to the table.
Mark, I'm very humbled and honored to be picked. I mean, our community, like you said, it's just everybody is the same. There's so much motivation, so much love, so much, I mean, everybody binds together, and that's the great, wonderful thing. I mean, we're all doing our changes, and we're all at different stages, and it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing to be part of.
Well, so Ron, talk to me about, what made you start. So when we look at this, when you looked at January 6th and you took that picture, what was the deciding factor that made you want to start this?
Well, a little bit about what was going on with me. Like you said, I was struggling, and it wasn't just that. My wife saw it, and I was the person in denial. I was totally in denial of my health. I was having problems at work. I mean, I used up all my sick leave. I was using some of my annual leave. I'd go to work. I'd have a full night's rest. I'd come back, about 9 or 10 in the morning, and my boss would be coming up, hey, are you okay? Because I'd fallen off to sleep, snoring. I had no energy. I was struggling so bad. And I tell you what, I think everything happens for a reason, and God just puts you on a path, because we went to our first convention in Orlando, and you came on stage, and your magnetism, your inspiration, everything, it spoke to me. I mean, I felt like you were just talking to me personally. And right then and there, I said, I need to do this. I need to do something about my health, because my health is just, I was in denial. Anybody could tell me, anybody could just say, like, you're struggling, and I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. But that moment when I saw you inspired me, and I wanted to be part of it. I wanted to try to take back my health. I really needed to take back my health, because that was it.
So Ron, tell everyone the 3 things. So January to April, and I love the emotion, man. I just love the passion that you share. Give us three things that has changed in your life that from January till now, because I think that's what we want to share with people. That's what our movement's here about, is that this is about the possibility of what can be. I mean, that's what I stand for. That's what I know, that wherever you sit in your health, it takes one moment to seize it. So what are three things that the past 3 months have changed in your life?
Oh my God, three things that have changed. For one, my overall health. My overall health changed. My attitude. I mean, I got the results back from my blood test, and I shared it with my boss, and my boss is like telling me, "You have changed your whole. You're smiling more. You're just so." And the amazing part is, the next day I come in, he's like, "I want to do what you're doing," and to be able to, through this whole experience, meeting everybody, and just, it's just been phenomenal. I mean, it's changed my whole life.
How big has the community been for you?
The community has been the biggest part. I mean, you know, you have to draw your line. You have to commit. Only you can decide to commit and draw your line. Nobody else can tell you. So you got to commit. And then after you commit, you got to go and you got to do your food plan and get your MRFK all set up so you can go on the go. But the biggest part is the community. The biggest part to me was the community. I go in there and I'm like, I'm posting my things. I'm seeing all these inspirational stories and everything, and people are inspiring me. I mean, I got people like Jody Stevens, Kathleen Camaro, Sue Carney. You mentioned them all. Jennifer Long, Renee Brennan, all of them. They're just like, and you know, everybody struggles. I struggled. I had times where I struggled. And that's one place where you can go and nobody judges you, and you can find inspiration. And you tell people, you know, you share with people that, you know, you're inspiring me. You're inspiring me. And you know what? People were starting to come to me and saying I was inspiring them. But you know what? All those people that were inspiring me said that to me. And I was like, you're the reason, all of you, the Zen family, I call it a family because that's what we are. We're a family, and everybody inspires everybody. And you know, it was just a couple weeks ago, I forget who it was, there was a lady that posted in there that she fell off plan and all this, and how does she get back on? And everybody was just just messaging her and doing it. And you came in and you said, start back with your food. And that's the inspiration. You can go in there. You're not judged. It's a closed community. And guys, get involved. Really get involved. Don't be afraid to get involved. Get in there and share your stories, just like the women. Do your videos. I mean, I'm full of emotion.
I love it, Ron. So look, to wrap this up, before we're going to end with a quote, you know, what's next for you? So you're 53 pounds down. You know, from January till now, you're down 53 pounds, and I know that was last week. And you're transforming your body. I know you're just in the midst of it. What's next for you? Where do you see? I know you and your wife are doing this. I know you're sharing it with other people. Where do you want to take your health and your message?
I want to continue this healthy lifestyle change in my life, and I haven't reached where I want to get as far as my goal weight and stuff like that. I want to continue on. I'm still doing the Ignite phase, and I'm going to continue on that but the biggest part of it is the movement. That's the biggest part. I want to be part of the movement and inspire others, take back their health, because you know, that's what it's all about. Helping others. Helping others. You know, when you've been through it and you're doing it, all you want to do is help others, because in helping others, you're helping yourself too. And it's just so awesome. And that's what I want to continue to do. I want to be part of that movement, part of your movement that you started to stop the dieting madness and just help millions of people. I mean, all it takes is just all of us getting just a couple people here and there, and before you know it, boom. I mean, we're all doing it, and we're helping millions of people all around the world just by being vulnerable, showing our vulnerability to people, sharing our experiences with people. That's where I see where I want to go.
I love it, Ron. So the first transformation we're going to be featuring tomorrow is going to be you, my friend. We're going to feature in the group. And everyone that was announced tonight, be on the lookout because there's many more special gifts that will be announced next week after we announce everybody. And it's an honor that you're doing this, Ron. We love you. We love the heart that you bring, and you won not because you're the top transformation, not just because of great external results, because many people got great external results. It's the value you bring on every single level and the passion that you bring. So, my friend, thank you for being an inspiration to me. Stay on. I'm going to end with a quote, and then we're going to say goodbye together, okay? So don't go anywhere. Mwah. So, everyone, I want to leave you with this quote, because this is what I started this whole movement when we looked at our first beta. I believe we started with this quote here. And it was about that in life, it takes one moment to ignite change. One moment can drive action and inspire everlasting change with your health and your body. Now, many of us have had that moment, but many people have not. And that's why it's time for us to help them seize the moment and take their health to the next level. You know, that's the power of what we just did with Ron's story, with the 49 transformations I said before, Ron. And when we talk about the 50 next week, but the thousands of people that are making this movement with us. I shared an article last week about how the world's health is rapidly getting worse. And it said, and no one knows what to do. And my friend Ron Dyke said, no, we have a solution. It's PFC every 3. Our movement goes so much more than a product, than a plan, than the community. Our movement is truly to inspire people to become their very best again. I believe with all of my heart that we're going to have tough days, we're going to have challenging days, but our movement is to do that. And stories are what inspire other people. And that's why these transformations are so important. That's why your story matters so much. Because your story will touch someone else and make them want to act and seize their moment, just like Ron did. So Mr. Ron Dyke, congratulations, my friend. The other 49 transformations, massive congratulations. And everyone who has started since we ended the beta, I love it because I saw all these posts. I'm seeing it. I wish you could be part of the initial 100, but you will be featured many other times moving forward. Trust me on that. So we are back on next Monday night where we're going to announce the female winner and the family winner. And remember, the winners get featured on my show on CNN. But all top 100 are going to be the initial marketers and start looking for new videos, new marketing videos of the transformations, of the stories, and the before and afters. Ron, we love you. Congratulations, my friend. You want to say bye to everybody?
Oh, bye, my Zen family. I love you all, and thank you for your inspiration because I couldn't have done it without you.
Okay, everyone, have a great rest of your night. I will post the 50 names in the group right after this. You can replay this webcast, share it. Much more to come. We are just getting started. Bonnie, I know you're monitoring this. We can end the recording now. Bye, everyone.